All right, over the next few minutes, we're going to walk through 4 super simple and actually kind of fun exercises to sharpen your focus and really boost your mental game. You ready? Let's get into it. So, does this sound familiar? You feel like your attention is being yanked in a million different directions at once? Maybe your focus just isn't what it used to be. Well, guess what? You are definitely not alone. And the best part is, you can actually train your brain to get stronger, faster, and way more focused. And that right there, that's the big idea for today. I want you to start thinking of your brain less like, I don't know, a computer and more like a muscle. And just like any other muscle in your body, it gets stronger when you give it the right kind of workout. Okay, so here's our workout plan for today. We're going to kick things off with a speed test, then move on to a blindfold challenge. After that, we'll shake things up with the opposite hand rule, and we're going to finish with a real mind bender called the color word paradox. So our brain gym is officially open for business. All right, first up in our brain gym, we've got a classic. It's a mental conditioning tool called the Scholdy table, and you can think of this one as a flat-out sprint for your brain. So why are we doing this sprint? Well, this exercise specifically targets your ability to scan things visually and how fast you can process what you see. It literally forces your brain to get better at spotting patterns and, just as importantly, filtering out all the junk. It's kind of like giving your mental hardware a serious upgrade. Okay, the rules here couldn't be simpler. You've got a grid with the numbers 1 through 25 just scattered all over the place. Your mission is to find and touch them in order, from 1 to 25, as fast as you possibly can. Now, the goal is to get under 30 seconds, but hey, don't sweat it. Most people take over a minute the first time they try. It's all about getting better over time. And here's what's so cool about this. It really shows you the power of just sticking with it. We're talking just 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes. That's all it takes to see some incredible gains in your mental speed. I mean, that's literally less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee. Okay, for our second workout, we're going to build on that and start strengthening your memory and your spatial awareness. But there's a twist. We're going to completely take away your most dominant sense. Seriously, I want you to try this. Go ahead, pause for just a second, grab a piece of paper or even just your phone, close your eyes, and try to do one of these things. How'd it go? A little messy? Maybe a bit crooked? Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. So what's happening here? Why does this work? Well, when you take away your sight, you're forcing your brain to get, well, creative. It has to start building new connections, new pathways. It has to rely on your other senses, like your sense of touch, to figure out space and movement. And trust me, the payoff here is huge. When you practice this, you end up with much stronger spatial awareness, way better muscle memory, and just sharper recall in your everyday life. We're talking about everything from remembering where you left your keys to really locking in information before a big test. Okay, moving on to workout number 3. This one is all about breaking out of your comfort zone to build some serious brain flexibility. And I'll warn you, you're probably going to feel a little clumsy at first, but that's a good thing. That feeling means your brain is actually growing. So here's the challenge. It's super simple. For the rest of the day today, just try doing some everyday tasks with your non-dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, try brushing your teeth with your left hand, or scroll on your phone with your left. And if you're a lefty, just do the opposite. And yeah, I'm telling you right now, it's going to feel weird. It might even be a little bit annoying, honestly. But that feeling, that's actually the whole point. It means you're waking up parts of your brain that have basically been asleep. You're forcing it to learn something brand new. So here's the cool science behind it. This simple switch forces the two sides of your brain, the two hemispheres, to talk to each other more. It's almost like you're building brand new bridges and highways inside your head, strengthening all these pathways that help with coordination and even creative problem solving. All right, time for our final workout. And this one is the ultimate test of mental control. It's designed to give you that one thing we're all after, that laser-like focus. Okay, I need you to look at your screen. The task is simple to understand, but it's not easy to do. I want you to say the color of the ink, not the word you're reading. So for the one you see right now, the correct answer is blue. Got it? Ready to try? Did you feel that? That little split-second hesitation? That mental tug-of-war going on in your head? Your brain is just so used to automatically reading the word that it takes a real conscious effort to ignore that and say the color instead. You know, this really fascinating thing actually has a name. It's called the Stroop effect. You can think of it like a mental traffic jam that happens when your automatic brain, the part that just reads, and your intentional brain, the part you're trying to control, get two totally different instructions at the same time. And here's why this is so important. When you practice this, you are directly training the command center of your brain. You're teaching it on purpose how to choose what to focus on and what to ignore. In a world that's just packed with distractions, this is like the ultimate discipline for your attention. So there you go, a complete workout for your mind. Let's just do a really quick recap of our little brain gym routine. First, we had the Schulte table to get that faster processing speed. Then the blindfold challenge to build a stronger memory. After that was the opposite hand rule for better coordination and flexibility. And we wrapped it up with the color word paradox to really achieve that laser focus. And you know what the best part of all this is? You don't need to block out hours of your day. Seriously, all it takes is picking just one of these exercises and giving it 5 minutes a day. That's it. That's enough to start seeing real, noticeable improvements in how your mind works. So that just leaves one last question for you. Looking at these 4 powerful tools, which one are you going to try first? Which one of those mental muscles are you ready to start strengthening today?